Hello, I am Marcus. This is my Redeye video giving you a tour of my home theater setup, which I installed myself. This is my current USB, not USB, universal remote that I've been using up till now. It's been sufficient till now. I don't know if you can see here, maybe that's a little too close, but the buttons are very generic. I have to kind of label things with TV for my receiver and just VCR for my projector. It's just kind of inconvenient, just kind of naming things with what I currently have. So anyway, it's been sufficient up to now, but I'm having problems because as you see in the corner here, I have a RF, infrared repeater that goes over to my networking closet here, which I'll show you in a moment. But there's a receiver here. That was the transmitter, and this is the receiver. I have a need for another system here. I'm looking at Harmony remotes from Logitech, but after doing a little more research, I saw the Redeye. It was awesome. I'm just waiting to get my my device whenever it's available to get move on to the next level using my iPhone. So anyway, let me give you a tour. As I said, I had a projector. This is my projector screen. It is a 119 inches on the diagonal, 104 inches across, and it is an awesome setup. As you saw, I just turned it on with my universal remote here. There is a receiver for that here, which is also RF. So the screen is going to come down. I'm going to cut on my projector by hitting the VCR button, which is not really how I like it. Cutting on the projector here. It's a Dell projector. It's 3500 lumens, and it's a very bright high def projector. It's an awesome picture. You wouldn't know the difference between that and a plasma screen or a LED screen or a LCD screen. I looked at all of them. I'm an electrical engineer by trade, and I kind of look at specs on things, but it's a very awesome screen. I paused it here to show you what the video image looks like. I'm gonna put the light out. It's a little washed out with the lights on. It's very, I have recessed lighting, and they're very bright, so it washes the image out a little bit, or a lot actually, but you still can see it. But with the lights off, and let me cut this on. Hopefully my neighbor doesn't change the channel on me, because we'll be having another issue here. Let me get it going here. All right. And I have to cut on the receiver so we can get some sound. Yep. You should see this Dell logo. Let's cut the receiver on. And this is the image. And let me rewind it for you. I have a DVR set up. I'll show you all that in a second. Let's rewind it here. I'm doing all this with one hand and controlling the camera with the other hand, so it's a little tricky, but I'm working through it. Alright. That is just, it's an awesome, the player's almost life size. You're not really seeing the scale, but this is about a 12-foot wall here. And what you're seeing, let me cut the volume down a little bit so you can hear me better. What you're seeing now are two surround sound speakers. I have a 7.2 setup. There's a bottom center channel on the bottom, which I'm not going to point you to now. I'll show pictures of that with my submission here. But Tennessee is really going to beat down bad. I actually went to school in Tennessee. I'm pretty not I'm not happy about that. Let me cut the lights back on. It's my light button right there. So this is my surround sound. That's my left. It's my left middle speaker. This is a subwoofer with a back channel speaker. Behind the door is another woofer with a back channel speaker. That is my right mid channel, and again that's back around to the front. So now let's go to the networking closet, and just to complete the setup show here, again that's a 7.1, 7.2 actually, because I have two woofers in the back, 7.2. Now this is my sub. I'll give you a walk down. These are all the various remotes that I have for everything, which is a pain to kind of work with. So I'm really looking forward to getting this Redeye whenever it's available. I would be a great candidate for it. On top, I have a turntable for my old vinyl records. I have a DVR from Comcast. I have a Wii. I have my RCA amp to boost my sound to my woofers. Actually, all my speakers are in wall. I did all the installation myself, and a very important item right here, fire protection here. So always saw something like that when you have a lot of electronics. And this is a mid and woofer in the back. Okay, let's go back around to around now again. This is my turntable. This is my DVR HD box from Comcast. This is my amplifier for my woofers. This is my Wii, which is put to use a lot of fun with Wii bowling. This is my Yamaha receiver. It has HDMI outputs, which is great because I got a 25-foot HDMI cable running from that all the way up through the ceiling over to my projector, which gives me the HDMI connections. I have my PlayStation 3 here. I have an Xbox here. I have a iPhone / iPod speaker box here. I have a VCR on the bottom that I never use. And this room is kind of actually a work in progress. I'm a tool guy. I got a lot of power tools and knickknacks and such. This is my new Dyson hand vac, which is great, better than anything I had before. So you see here, this is the receiver, and runs all the way over to well, actually the power runs over, but the signal is transmitted from the transmitter there to the receiver here using RF, and from the RF signal it converts it back to IR signal, which is infrared, and that transmits to all my equipment here, which is great, except for the fact that I have a neighbor with the same frequency with similar setup probably, and we constantly butt heads trying to change channels and such. So we're really in need of a Redeye device here that would greatly aid my my setup and my work progress with this room. So it's still under work. I got a lot of stuff I want to get cleared out, but I have a lot of home projects, so this is kind of like the storage area for that. Kind of straighten it up a little bit for this video. So and signing off, this is my dog Kemet. Say hey, Kemet. Kemet, say hey, buddy. All right, and you all have a good night.